Salute all my semen retention bros, my semen retention family, elevating higher and higher, higher, through the use of this practice, semen retention. Mystical Path, the Mystic Oracle. I'm back at you again. I'm going to drop some weight. It's going to be heavy. Hope you can handle it. I hope you got your weight up. Forgive me, I'm sweating a little bit. Just got through exercising. But anyway, before I get in it, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, leave your comments. You know, even if you dislike, let me know. Let me know some things that you know, some things you didn't like, and some things I want to dialogue with you guys. But anyway, I'm going to talk about today why you're going to continue to suffer if you don't change and take control of your brain. Yes, your brain. This you see this big forehead here? Yeah, this big head here, big forehead. There's a brain, there's a organ behind it called a brain. In order for you to make changes in your life, let me get that. In order for you to make changes in your life and change the trajectory of your path, you got to change the way you think. That's deep, ain't it? How do you do that, Mystic, Mystic Oracle? How do you do that? You begin to brainwash yourself. You begin to rewash your mind. The books you read, the things you allow to go into your mind, the things you allow to get inside your ear. This is the control center. Your brain and your mind, they're related. They're all here. This organ behind this forehead, this organ called the brain, tells the body what to do. It's the control center. It's the command center. But the body is only going to follow what you put in here. So if you see life as, suffering, and, you've been through so much, and, money's bad, and bitches keep playing games with you, and all this, you know, life is unfair to you, and all this other stuff, your body is going to begin to project that through your actions. Okay? You're going to begin to attract that suffering energy to you, and other people are going to see that. You're going to begin to repel people away from you because your mindset is, oh, everything's all bad. I'm broke, all this other stuff. And I don't even like to say that. I don't even like to play like that, because the brain doesn't know the difference whether you're telling the truth or not. The brain just follows orders. Whatever order you give it to the brain, it goes into it pushes those orders back into the subconscious, which control your behavior. And that's all that suffering that's locked in your subconscious, because it doesn't know the difference. You're going to begin, that's going to be your life, because that's all that's in the treasure chest. The subconscious, we're going to get into that too, all related to the brain and the mind. But in life, you're going to continue to suffer if you don't take control and take responsibility for what you put in here. You have to feed your mind positivity if you want to be positive. I'm going to say that again. You have to feed your mind positivity if you want to be positive. If you want to be in a positive mood, you have to watch positive things. You have to listen to positive music, positive speakers. I mean, motivation, inspiration, whatever it takes. And I never said it's going to be easy. Change is hard. Change takes time, and it's designed that way. You can't have everything you want overnight without taking the steps. There's steps you have to do. You just can't. it's there's no such thing as something for nothing. If you don't take responsibility, it's not your fault. Like I said in another video, it's not your fault that shit you suffered as a child. You suffered from as a child. Maybe you was abused. I know in my family there was a lot of abuse. Physical, a lot of verbal, emotional abuse, whatever. That's what it was in my family. That wasn't necessarily my fault. It was what it was. But now that I'm a grown man, it's my responsibility to look out for my life and what I allowed to come into my brain through my eye gate, through my ear gate, what I eat. Okay? You have to be in full control of your life. If you think it's hard and I can never see myself having a lot of money, money's evil, chicks, they never want to talk to me, and I'm too fat and I'm too skinny, my nose is too big. Y'all see that? Look at that. Look at that. Look how big that nose is. Whatever. I don't care. I mean, if those are issues for you, you have to work on those things. People are only going to view you how you view yourself via what you've placed in your brain through years of conditioning. You got to change that. Ain't nobody going to do it. I mean, free government money, stimulus, whatever, getting with women or certain people and being deceptive and deceiving them, and you on some hustle shit, trying to hustle people out of their money, and you don't want to go to the gym and work out, so you want to go get a quick surgery and let a doctor cut in your bicep and put some implant. Man, what kind of shit is that? What is that? The real way, to change your body and your life and your energy, you got to take control of this. If you don't, you're gonna suffer. You're gonna suffer into your older years. I had to learn this information. I was suffering hard, man. Did you hear what I say? I was suffering hard. Didn't care. Didn't want to live anymore. I was going through it. But I learned the secrets through conditioning my own mind. I had to take full responsibility for my life, not what somebody did to me, not from the white man enslaving me, none of that bullshit. I'm saying that it's your responsibility now. I know things that happened in the past, some treacherous, almost unforgivable things. I get that. But you're not getting out of no box until you learn how to condition your mind. If you want to learn, you have to. If you want to learn the secrets, you have to get with people that's already there. And I'm not saying that I'm not saying that I'm totally there. That's the beautiful thing about life. It's the journey. There's still some scars. Yeah. There's days where it hurts. There's days if I don't take control of my mind will be like, man, remember what they did to you back when you was, man, why don't you older, you bigger now. Why don't you go get them? If you don't control this, it'll control you. Your mind, your brain, your mind is a wonderful servant. It's a terrible master. Did you hear what I said? Your mind is a wonderful servant. It's a terrible master. You don't let your mind tell you what to do. You tell your mind what to do by programming your mind. Then it's automatic. It runs like a well-oiled machine. You're the master. You have to take control of this. It's like a garden. It's like a garden. Whatever seeds you plant in this organ behind your forehead, whatever seeds you plant in there are going to grow. And just like any garden, if you don't till it, if you don't manicure it and all these things, you're going to grow weeds. A lot of these cats in these books, a lot of these old cats, these wise dudes, they say that. And, a lot of these old dudes, old wise men, they know this. They say these things. If you don't control your mind, it's going to be, and you got an idle mind, it's just going to start throwing thoughts out there. And you're going to continue to suffer because we're born into negative situations a lot of times. You don't let your mind control you. You program your mind with the content that you want, and then the body and the energy and all that stuff is going to follow. You got to plant seeds of positivity. If you don't, you're going to continue to suffer. Follow the link I have in the description. I keep telling y'all about Wesley, $1 Million Virgin. If you're not into money, you don't have to be into money. And that's cool. You don't have to be flashy. I'm really not flashy at all. I just ate some, I ate some crystals. I ate some crystal burger with cheese or whatever. I'm not flashy. I don't have to have no filet mignon, whatever. But you have to get with people that can teach you the knowledge and put you next to the things that you're interested in. It may not be money. You may be interested in fashion. You may be interested in sports. But you got to get with people that can help you condition your mind. Follow the link. Click on the link. Follow the instructions. Love you guys. Like, subscribe. Don't suffer anymore. Don't allow yourself to suffer. You're in control of your life, not the government. Not the government. You're in control of your life, not no other man, not your boss at your 9 to 5. You're in control of your life, not the pastor. Not the pastor. And a lot of them are shady anyway. Many of them. You're in control of your life. Look, like, subscribe, Mystical Path, the Mystic Oracle. Love you guys. Stay on the path. We'll see you later. Peace.